Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dam. As always, this is EpicNinjaBroz, and boy do I have a surprise for you. So first we're going to start with what I have going on down here. Very basic, crude setup. Just basically I took what we had at the pyramid. I have an advanced solar generator here. That's basically producing all the power. These were just in the system. They're like cheap, really cheap solar panels. They produce a little bit. I have my two capacitors here. And then the furnace, which is smelting all this stone from the cobble, which I dump in this chest. But if you can see, wait, not F, J, behind me here, what is this? I made a rough prototype of what I want the one piece of wall to make. This is kind of how I built the last castle. And if you thought before I was ambitious, and then if you thought, no, wait, you're making this area too big, I will definitely, it might be a long time before I finish this castle. But anyways, here we go. Here's the one side of the first, actually we better back up because it's that cool. All right, here's the one column piece of the other side. Look at that beast. It is so tall. I don't know how tall it is. I'll explain this part's on the side here. But I just used stone brick, stone slabs, cobble, and then here I used the diamond saw for forged microblocks, the thing that makes me crash. And I just used these cobblestone slabs. I used that all the way up pretty much. Here there's a little window. I'm not 100% sure if I'm keeping that, but yeah. And then here's the top. That's how wide it would be. So let's go to the bottom again. Yeah, it's pretty tall. Let's see. I'm on Y64, and this is 92. So that's like almost 30 blocks tall. So I only did the one side, like I said. There will be an underground pathway here that would go through the whole thing, which is fine, because then even if it deviates one block, like let's say the pattern has to move over, then it can go like this and like so. So it's still easy enough to walk through. Like it's still 2 blocks. I don't know how much I'd actually be walking through this, but I feel like it's a cool detail, and it's pretty easy to put in because it's all spaced correctly, because this is like the middle block of the pyramid, or of the wall. Up here is a secondary walkway, which has the window on both sides. So it looks like this. Like this is the finished side, so you can kind of see out. Again, 3 wide stairs. It's a pretty nice, actually open little space. And then we have the top up here, which is 3 blocks. This is there because of that, but I could easily either put a stair over top like that to cover it up, and it would be every 5 blocks or whatever. But yeah, and then the other side, so it's not too big. It's like we have a lower path that you could walk along, which none of this may end up being stone brick. I don't know. Well, this one probably will be, but these could easily be, whoops, sorry, I'm flying everywhere. It's a little hard to follow. These could be wood or whatever. Just this front row couldn't be. But yeah, it's pretty huge. I've been just toggling downfall over here. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a pain when it rains. Yeah, so that's kind of the one piece of the wall, which I think it's substantial enough. If you followed me back in the old world, it started off. I only did a 2 wide structure, so it was. I say 2 wide. This inner piece, so it's 3 blocks. It was only 2 before, so these like were touching. I definitely took a lot of inspiration from that. I actually opened up one of my old videos and looked at that just to see kind of what I was doing. And then I thought, there must be, because I had it really flat. It's still pretty flat, but I looked at inspiration for that, and I saw like, okay, I gotta take advantage of these micro blocks. How can I do that to get some more texturing in? So that's what I did here. So these are the stair and the multi-block, and then it's just the back plating. For right here. So there's the back plating, the micro blocks. So therefore we get like a 3-dimensional. So it's 3 blocks deep detail instead of having just a 1 flat. And over there it's 2. So I think it looks pretty good. All the sections are 3 tall. I think actually that one might be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's 4. But otherwise I tried to make it pretty odd numbered, because as you know, the pyramid we did even, and that ended up being a little bit of a pain later down the road. And then after I had built the this front paneling of it, I thought, okay, so because I had mentioned before, I want to make sure I have a tunnel underneath, or like in the wall, because that's like realistic. I'm gonna have a walkway, and I'm kind of guilty. I don't know if I'm actually not sure. I've never been to a real castle, but in a real castle, I don't know if the top, because mine actually gets wider at the top than at the bottom. I don't know if that's true, but I think it looks cool. I mean, it doesn't look too great from the very top because it looks like this huge walkway, but I think it's good enough. So then I put the walkway in on the top, and I thought, okay, so I got one on the very bottom, one on the top. And then I looked, I'm like, you know, if there's an archer, like just thinking if for battle, I mean, you'll obviously never see battle, but sure, you're going to be firing at the top, like over the edges, but then if you have guys like in the wall, that would be kind of cool too, like you're shooting out. And then also like for the walkway, it gives light. Like I would put lighting in here, maybe on the roof or on the side, but I don't know, it just feels like more realistic rather than having like this one will just be straight up a dark tunnel. There'll be not dark tunnel, there'll be lights, but there'll be no way you can see outside. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on. I spent probably close to an hour and a half on coming up with this. There's a lot of tearing it down and restarting. But yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty happy with how it looks. The only problem with this is a lot of work and a lot of blocks. Luckily, it's a pretty easy pattern. Like, that was one thing. I started to do some pretty intricate detailing on a lot of this, and I thought, you know what? If I'm going to have to be doing this whole area, it is going to be massive. Like, this is going to be huge. So, yeah. I think I've honestly bit off more than I can chew, but that was like the last one. I actually managed to get a lot done, and it came pretty quick. It's gonna suck for recording because let me just build more wall, and it'll be super boring to watch. I gotta make sure I find other stuff to do and work on this, mostly when I'm not recording. But yeah, the microblock thing has not been fixed. Alex tried to fix it, and he was trying to, but then after I re-downloaded it, the fix that he thought would work, I couldn't even log into Minecraft anymore. It wouldn't load up, so I had to shut that down and re-download all the mods. But it working. That's why it's so it's working again, and that is why there's no episode for yesterday. I guess it would be now. So yeah, I'll quickly show you how I built this. I really need to get more blocks on me. Just the basics of this. We need a whole ton of these. I actually probably should take a picture of it on both sides, just because it's pretty complicated. But what I like to do is use the three-dimensional aspect of it. Try to get as much variety. Stupid grass, get out of here. As I can, and then we put the one at the front, and then we start working our way up. I'm not going to build the whole side just because this is not actually where the wall's going. I just wanted me to build it kind of near. And then we had some more in the middle. You see, like this is, maybe I shouldn't build it on watching here, but I think it's a cool pattern personally. I definitely feel like it's one of the better things I've ever built. Stairs. Okay. Oh, did I make it one too many blocks apart? I did. Rip. But here, I'll just stare at it again. Get rid of this. This is the thing that I'm gonna basically put on some music and just go hard and build it. I think I'm gonna start. I want somewhere where I can look at it, of course. I might start at the back there. Just again thinking out loud. There are a few spots that I'm gonna want to have a gatehouse. So I would say over here by the village, I'm gonna put a gatehouse. A gatehouse, if you don't know, is a place. One of the. It's like a bigger square building that the walls connect to. That, like, let's say this is the wall, 1 block thick. The gatehouse is gonna come out at least like that. I built one in my last world. Look at my pro block placement, man, flawless today. Like this, and then it's an area where you can like walk through, and it comes like over top as well. Yeah, so that's the gatehouse. I also need to make the towers I don't know where, like those, they're supposed to go on the corners, but because it's going to be more of like a rounded base like this, well, I say rounded, but if I get fed up on trying to do too much curves, I'm just going to do like boom and straight across. But if it's going to be close to the gatehouse, I might want to put like a tower, like here is already kind of in the direction and line that I want to do it. So I'd probably do a tower here. And then I might do another one like equal distance away just so it looks cool. So you can see it. But then realistically, I might just do them occasionally. Like I guarantee on the corners, I'll be doing the gatehouse. And then maybe just partway through if I feel like, oh, this looks like a good spot for a gatehouse somewhere, or a tower. That's what I'll do. As for size, I feel like I could have made it taller, but then I had it taller, honestly. I had it taller by about 10 blocks, I think. But then I was like, you know what, this is going to be way too much work for this big of area. So, yeah, that looks, I think it's tall enough. The gatehouse will be taller, and the towers will also be taller. So I gotta keep that in mind. Yeah. I'm like looking at this. I'm like, look, oh, like you go back here. Oh, it's a nice little small wall, sliver. And then you think, wait a second, I got to build all this in here. Like that is huge. So I probably, actually that's one thing I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna whip up a cobble generator. Oops. I'm gonna whip up a cobble generator here because this is gonna start to get insane. Because as you can see, just this amount of blocks is probably like, I'm gonna guess low, but it's probably about 200 blocks, I would say. Probably for, maybe one side even, 200 blocks. But I'm gonna guess maybe 200, 250 blocks for both sides, which is quite a few. But yeah, I'm ready for the task. So I'm gonna get some stuff together for a cobble generator. And I'll probably build that right here, and we'll build that together. And then I may lay out some more stuff for the foundation of where the castle is going. Because again, the more straight of the walls, the better. Because I was looking at this and I'm like, you know, this is actually going to be a pain to do, like when I move one block over. But yeah, we'll see. So I'll bring you guys back in a second for when I have the cobble generator stuff ready. See you in a second. Alright, so here we go. I don't know how to make a special cool one, but this is just the way I remember making it, or Alex made it before. Alright, so we put those lava down, mining upgrade on it, put the upgrade in here. Okay, and we get cobble. Now we just need one of these, I think. Oh, wrong block. In here. Can I put a chest? Yes, okay. Good. And now we'll do some very intricate wiring. And like so. Let's turn. Wait, do I have a Yeti wrench on me? Yeti wrench or whatever? Does this one work? No. Can I just click disabled? Oh, there we go. Disabled. Okay. Disabled. Okay. Boom. Whoops. Is this one getting that redstone signal? Good. It's going into here now? Yes, it is. Okay. Good, good, good. And now we will cover it up with not these. Dirt. Some really high-tech fancy stuff. That's right. Okay. I mean, maybe I could have just went right to this, but we'll put a buffer in there in case that gets full. Same with this. It should... Oh, this won't actually go into here. Well, that's kind of useless now, but that's fine. Should be getting more. Okay, awesome. There we go. Okay, so... And also the induction furnace, if you look at that, it's at 7%. It will... Let's take all this out. It gets really fast after it warms up. So... like instant. So like if Alex has it programmed at our bait at the pyramid, that it's like it's always at 100%, so therefore it's super efficient always. So that's kind of ideal. But for what I'm doing, I mean, This should go really fast as long as I keep emptying this chest, because it'll just get pumped out of here infinitely and have infinite stone, because all it costs me is power, and power is free because it's that solar panel. So that is pretty much ideal for getting stone brick. So that means stone brick is covered, and for cobble, I guess I do need cobble, and I do need I do need a decent amount, but not too much. So yeah. Again, this is basic. I am definitely not a technical genius, so later on when I start building stuff that's like gonna be important, like with intricate piping and stuff, I mean, I'll try to learn it, and hopefully by me learning it, it'll help you guys too. But I'll probably bring Alex in, and he can help me walk through it and make it the most efficient that it can be. So yeah, I think I might end the episode here. Sorry I didn't get much done, but I actually have been playing for like 3 hours, so it's been a long time, unfortunately, for this, and then just getting the cobble generator going. Apparently it's gonna, that's fine. A little fire doesn't hurt anybody. But yeah, so for next episode, for Monday's episode, I'm gonna hopefully have a bunch of the wall done. I say a bunch, probably like a bunch of sections, probably over there by the village, and we can do the gatehouse, or I'll have the gatehouse, be working on that. That's the ideal goal. I'm also gonna right now, before I go stop playing, is try to straighten out some of the walls, like know where I can make it straight and where I can't. So yeah, I'll fly up here for the end of the episode, as I used to do. Oh, I should make a perch over there, actually. But for now, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.